wait, hold on. Before we start,
Mm.
is no one gonna ask me how I'm feeling a week after the trouble? You're not gonna ask me.
Nah,
We
nobody
don't
cares.
care.
Nah.
We don't care.
done.
We don't
It's
care.
done.
Shut-
Eric,
Intro.
You had
Intro.
your week. You had your week.
I've watched
Intro.
enough
Move
Grievous
on.
videos. We're done. We're good. Yeah.
Intro.
All right. In today's
That's
episode,
crazy. That's crazy.
No,
Nah.
Lee, how do you feel? How do you
Hey,
feel?
you know what? Stored.
How do you
No,
feel?
no, no.
How do you feel?
No,
How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you
I don't
feel?
want to tell you. I don't want to tell you.
bro, nobody asked me how I felt after I won the FA Cup. Nobody did that to me, so you don't get the same service, fam. All right, boys, let's start the episode. So today we're doing something different. We're gonna be grading every Premier League, the highest spent transfers that happened last season. So we're including the summer signings and the winter signings of all last season. None of the new signings, obviously. So we're gonna be grading them, the top 25 signings. So you boys ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready.
All right, let's
go.
start. So at 25, the most expensive signing was Amadou Onana of Everton at 35 million.
They stayed up. A. Are we doing letters?
We're doing grades from A to F. No E.
No,
I don't know who said E
It's
last
S. It's
No,
S.
it's
time.
S.
Nah, bun
S.
S. Bun S.
S.
Bro,
Come on,
F,
you don't
man.
know S rank?
S, bro, added
Yeah.
so
You
much
watch anime. You watch.
complication.
Yeah.
You play games. Like you play
Fam,
games and watch anime.
It added
Like,
so
how you not
many
know about S rank?
complications
No.
that last time.
No, Arv,
Huh?
just you.
Everybody wanted to give
Bro,
United S.
Oh, you know S
somehow.
rank. Yeah.
Nah,
Bro,
all right, fine.
This
fine.
guy's favorite fighting games like Dragon Ball Z, Tenkai Budokai 2.
I know.
whatever.
How do you not know what S rank
in there?
is?
So I don't know why it's kind of weird.
Yeah, you got me.
Bro,
you got
even
me.
in video games, when you beat the level, they'll give you A to whatever.
You're
and then
right.
The
Bro,
highest level is
you're
an
right.
S.
You're right.
Yeah,
Bro,
thanks for
you
repeating
play-
what we just said, brother.
Sonic.
Naruto Storm.
Remix.
Ultimate Ninja Star, yeah.
Remix.
S rank.
All right. Onana.
I'm going to
A
S rank
F.
mission. S rank mission.
No, Mo, I'll be honest, I'm lagging today. You guys bear with me. Connection's not good.
I understand, bro. When you're in the trenches, I get it.
What do we give it? What do we give it?
Oh,
We're giving
Onana.
I say A for now.
What? You guys are wilding. It's a B.
B for me as well.
What?
Wait, okay? Why you guys disagree with me? And
He's
Mo?
had moments, but it's not been consistent. For me,
Yeah, I
like, if
feel
you
like
say AS
he
has to
wasn't-
be super consistent.
Yeah, you
top
have to be one of
performer.
the best players on your team. Yeah, he
Yeah.
I don't want
He
to
is
talk
one of
this
the
long
best
about
players.
Onana. He is one of the best players on his team.
Agreed, but everyone was saying Iwobi was the best performer in the Everton squad this season.
That's
Not
okay.
him.
Both things can be true.
Listen, I don't know.
Mm,
But for me
I'm not gonna
personally,
lie.
go ahead, Ace.
As a summer signing to sign a player, he starts week in week out,
Come on, bro.
and
And they stayed up.
you stay up. I'm giving him a B plus. I'm not giving him A. B plus.
So that means
I'm cool with a B only because post Sean Dice, when Sean Dice came in, I don't think he was performing at the levels he
Who?
was performing before.
I don't think that's like you
Well,
say his name different every
who?
time. I'm
Sean
not gonna lie
Dyche.
to you.
I swear it's Sean Dice. No?
No, you remixed
Sean
it. You
Dyche.
remixed it.
Dyke?
It's Dyke. It's
Oh,
Dyke.
Yeah.
My bad, Dyke.
Hold up, Arf was correct. What are you guys talking about?
I'm
It's Sean
correct,
Dyche.
right? Thank you.
No,
Ace.
he
Like,
said
you
he
said Dice originally.
yeah, he said Dice originally.
I said Dice. No, Dyke.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's Dyke.
I
Bro,
don't know.
it don't matter. Onana.
B. Let's move on. Gianluca Scamacca.
No, hold on. What? How is it B? It's A B plus B, so that means it's an A.
Nah, how you giving Onana A? Like, what?
Because
I don't
Ace gave him a B plus.
Mo, what'd you give him?
Nah, I'm saying B. I'm saying
I
B.
give him an A. I give him
I'm
an
saying
A.
B.
Your reason?
Yeah,
My
I'll
reason
make this
being, bro,
difficult.
like throughout the whole season, you can't really fault him for what he's done. He was one of the big reasons why they stayed up.
Let me-
They needed a
Ace-
CDM. He did well at CDM. People are talking about signing him now this summer.
Thank you.
Off of the back of this season, even though his team
Thank
was dead
you.
last.
Thank you.
If your team was almost relegation, and then people want to pick up the CDM, you know how good you have to be.
Ace, you know who he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just.
Yeah, I hear.
You can point him out and out of that Everton team.
Nah,
No, I'm not gonna lie.
It's an A.
No, hold up. I have a good argument. How good a transfer is, I think we're overestimating summer transfers. Usually, I feel like they be at best okay. So for somebody to be good means
that's
they're an
what I'm
A. Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
It's A,
That's
A,
what
A,
that's
A.
what I'm saying.
I guess if you
Thank
look at the
A.
price tag, fair enough. If you guys want to do A, I don't want to argue over this for too long. But yeah, sure, A.
Yeah.
Little
Way
crazy.
too
No,
long
if you were
on that.
outvoted.
No, but Mo said about like, oh, now he's in the market. Clubs really want him. He's kind of fell off. Everybody's going for other players, not Nate Onana right now. So, but yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to Gianluca Scamacca at West Ham for 36 million.
I'm gonna say D minus.
This is an
Yeah, I'm
F.
gonna say D.
This is a straight
It's an
F.
F.
This
Yeah, I mean, look, for
How
me,
much
I
was
say
he?
for personally, I was a D. 30?
36
36.
million.
36, yeah.
And he's supposed to be their starting striker.
Yeah.
I don't know about starting. He was supposed to fight with Antonio.
No, he was supposed
They
to
signed him
replace
to replace him. Yeah.
Hold
Well,
up,
fight
hold
for
up.
replacement.
Why is Arf chewing gum like one of those girls in Mean Girls?
How do you want to show the brand? Yo, listen, man, it's
Oh.
free, fam. I'm taking advantage.
No,
Whatever's in the
no.
fridge, I drink, fam. It's the life of a parent. But anyways,
Arf left his house just for that.
I said D. I only give him D, not an F, because that's such a weird team to play in.
Bro, he had no impact on that team.
Zero. He's the definition
point.
of playing in a system that doesn't work anymore.
Them struggling wasn't his fault though.
Them
From
and them
trying to-
and them also winning
Yeah, I'm not giving him.
one game in that
Yeah.
league that year.
I'm not
that
giving him
competition.
C. I'm not giving him a C or B. I said I'm giving him a D, but
I
I'm
think
not
it's
mad
F,
at
bro.
F.
Bro, I don't even think he's
But like
scored a
he
goal.
came in as
F
Even
is
in-
crazy only because 36 million is
no,
not
but
a lot of money.
here's the thing though.
It
Even
is a
in
lot
your
of
head
money.
where you're like,
No, it's
he's
not.
even when you're
West
saying he's
Ham it is.
competing to start, even when you're saying he's competing to start, and he's not even doing that,
Mhm.
Hold
and
up,
they're
hold up.
playing without him, I think that's an
Mo,
F.
Mo, I hear you, but the thing is, West Ham are notorious for signing strikers that don't work, and they always revert back to the Antonio recipe.
That's a
Antonio
fair
Rossi.
argument. That's a fair argument.
So
Zaza,
that's why
yeah.
I'm not blaming him. West Ham, they tried a system, right? It didn't work,
I mean, went
and they
back
had to
to
revert back to the old one.
yeah.
Y'all heard
This-
Antonio, bro. It wasn't the shit wasn't set up for him. He said
Facts.
so.
Yeah, that was copium, but
this-
I'll
this-
give him a D.
Boys, this is
Pause.
probably the only F on
Alright,
the
D.
list, if we're being honest. So for me, it's an F.
Nah, don't worry.
Yeah,
I got
that's
one
not
saved.
true.
I
I
got
got a lot of Fs.
one saved.
Trust me.
I really don't care. D, whatever.
All right, D,
go.
it is.
Yeah.
Mo, you say his name for me. Apparently, I get ripped every time he said it. I'm going to just say his last name. You say his first name. Botman.
Sven.
Sven?
Sven, right? Sven? Do you say the S?
Sven.
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 Sven. Just
You're dragging it right
Don't worry
now.
about it. Don't worry about it.
ODing.
Just say
OD,
Botman. Just
OD.
say Botman. Don't worry about it.
Brother Botman, 37 million Newcastle. Who they beat AC Milan too. Remember?
S.
AC Milan were big on getting
S.
Newcastle. I'm getting
S.
Botman.
That's-
It's hard for me to be relative. I want to say A plus.
Man, look
I
how
think-
look how low on the list this guy is. How much was he? How much was he?
37 mil.
S, bro. This is
S.
crazy.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Guess
No
what?
brainer.
He's arguably, I think he's their best center back, but you could argue he's tied for their
Bro,
best.
I know a Newcastle fan, and he said Newcastle fans are like split on what's the other guy's name again?
Shar.
Shar and Sven, like on who's better. But like that's like a good problem to have.
And Shar's like late 30s.
Yeah,
Sven is young, 21 or something like that.
yeah.
Come into the league. One of the best records in the league. First season he's there.
Mhm.
Champions League.
Bro, he's
Bro.
class, bro. He's
That's
class.
cold. That's cold. If you package it up like that, yeah.
Bro,
Come on.
37 million Ace?
Bring him
That's
to the
crazy.
Emirates.
He was
He's a
available
walk
to
in the
everybody.
team, too.
He was
He's a
available to
walk in the
everybody.
team. Yeah. Listen,
No, no,
Anybody
hey,
could have
hold
gotten
up,
him.
hold
Lee.
up, guys. Hold up.
Mo Stamp.
Mo Stamp. Yeah, I was about to say Mo.
Oh yeah,
Mo
that was
Stamp.
Flowers. Yeah, you're right. Don't worry.
Flowers. I
Eleven on 11.
ripped you too.
Hey.
11 on 11 members. I have Ace's list loading.
This wasn't mine.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
I
I'm
have
glad.
it.
I'm glad Ace is not on social media because I tagged Mo and Lee recently on an Ace tab. We're gonna talk
I
about it
have
another time. We're gonna
I
talk
have
about it.
Don't worry.
Wasn't he a summer transfer?
He was
Wasn't
a
he a
summer
summer
transfer, but
He was a
I
summer
mean,
transfer.
bonus.
he was under.
Bonus.
He's not as expensive, but I don't think he made this
Ainsley?
list.
Nah.
Ainsley was on his
What?
stamp.
forgot about him. Yo.
Check the grab, broski.
I
Ainsley
forgot
wasn't a stamp.
Ainsley.
Ainsley was not a. No, he was not a
No, he-
stamp.
Ace.
That was the
Ace?
old stamp. He was the old
Ace.
Don't
stamp.
worry. You know what's crazy?
This is an episode.
This
That
could
was
be
the
11
old stamp, bro.
No,
I
no,
promise you,
episode.
he's not.
This is an 11 on 11 segment.
No, we
We're
got
gonna do a
clips.
segment.
We
whole
got
segment.
clips. Mo,
No,
we
no,
got
you know what
clips.
we're
Right?
doing? No, you know what we're doing? We're gonna make a starting 11 of ace stamp howlers.
I'm down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down.
First of all,
and
there
review them
hasn't
one
been
by
more than
one.
11 players ever. So
Nah, you got like a solid 15,
we're gonna
20,
we're gonna
bro.
find our old WhatsApp group chat. We're gonna find the old messages.
Bet.
But our next player, Benoit Badiashile, Chelsea, 38 million. This is an A.
I'll let Mo talk. Mo never gets to talk about Chelsea.
I'd say a B plus.
I knew he was gonna go
those
too
guys was
high.
crazy.
Yeah.
Too high.
Yeah.
How's
I like him.
Bro, he came for 30 million? 30 million?
38.
38 million? Arguably, Thiago Silva is our best defender, so that's whatever. He was our next best defender this season. The only reason he wasn't playing second half is he picked up an injury.
And
Like
he
later
did,
in the season.
and the registration
No.
rules for Champions League. He wasn't allowed to play in it.
Yeah, he was better than Fofana, way better than Koulibaly this season. He saved us so many times, and he was comfortable. And is he only 22?
No, he's
January transfer?
He's cold.
He's cold. He's definitely a cold player. But I'm gonna give it a C plus or a C. I'm gonna give it a C because, and maybe a part of this is not his fault. Chelsea signed so many people in his position. One, and number two is he didn't really keep his position even with the injury after the fact. He was already dropped off towards the end. Anyway,
To be fair, he had an idiot as a coach. Though.
I know he's 22, but
No, let me counter. They didn't sign people to take his position. They signed him to take people's position.
No.
He came in.
No,
He came after Koulibaly. He came after Fofana. He came the transfer window after.
Mo, if you sign 10 center backs, 2 or 3 of them are gonna be good, bro. If you sign 5, one or two of them is gonna work.
They
right?
signed him knowing
I'm
that
not gonna fault him for that. I'm with you.
I'm with you. We're talking about the signing. We're talking about the signing. Like
he did well.
Like that all is all incorporated. It's for me
Objective
it's
C.
C because of all of that.
Objectively, I don't see how you could give him less than a B.
B is fair.
I'm on the B plus.
I'm with the B too. But do Chelsea players deserve a B this season? I don't know.
Oh no, Arf, don't worry. Wait for it.
Our defense wasn't the problem.
No, that's I agree, Mo. Yeah, I've been saying that. So all right, next player. This one I want Lee to go first. He's been on his case for quite some time. Might have to give you credit for Kalidou Koulibaly.
I told you guys, when it's a bad sign, don't go on Twitter when niggas are sending 2018 stats, bro. That's not good, bro. That's not good of a player. That's a bad sign.
Hey, he's linked to go back to Syria too.
Niggas was telling me, yeah, he's like Pep wanted him, Arteta wanted him.
First of all, he's black. Oh,
United wanted him.
Can't say that. Can't say that. Yo, edit that out.
Yeah, what do you mean, Ace? Yo,
he's not a good player. He's just not a good player. And I'm glad it showed. And you know what's funny? Like, I hate the phrase that people be using about Chelsea. Like, every time we talk about a Chelsea signing or a Chelsea player, oh, yeah, things were just so that disarray. So, like, it's not really their fault. Like, bro, shut up. Like, we can blame players that play bad. He sucks. He stinks.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say that before when he played at Napoli. He was.
Yes, I did.
You said it, but you're a huge minority. Like everyone was big on Koulibaly.
Hey, it's hard to be ahead of the curve, bro. It's hard.
Come on, man.
Wait, hold on.
How much? Only at the top.
40.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But we have
that's not even that bad of a price.
D.
That's crazy.
This is an F.
I'm gonna give him a D. I'm gonna give him a D only because I think 40 is a little low. I thought it was more than that. I thought 40 was a little low for what his status was.
How old is he?
He's 31. I think it's an F, Achis. I have to be fair.
40 million for a 30-year-old?
For a guy who's going to probably leave and
lost money on
last season?
Yeah, it's an F. Yeah.
No, hold on. Let me defend him a little bit. I think it's a D. It was a bad season, 100%, but he had a stretch there where he looked really good.
Yeah, but he still had no impact. No.
Really good is strong.
Don't join Pogba on his day to Twitter. Don't join that.
No, that's what I'm doing.
No,
I'm saying
don't join that though.
Relax. I'm saying after the World Cup, there was a good like 8 to 10 games where like we were conceding at most one. At most. And he was a part of that team at that time. Then he picked up an injury, he was back out the squad.
But the same argument goes for Benoit, though. Like he was only on the lineup because of all this injuries you guys had. Fofana was out.
Yeah, but
Thiago was up
I'm
at
saying
that
it's a
time.
D. I'm saying it's a D. I'm not saying it's crazy. I'm just saying he had a stretch where he showed that
I'm
he's
saying
still
it's a
quality.
D2. I'm saying it's a D2, and I'm the one that called him ass. And
For
I'm gonna
me,
say
It was a
I'm
stretch of
looking.
quality.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
expectation. Him coming into the season, I was generally scared. Him joining Chelsea.
John, remember you called John Terry for his number? Oh my god, F. My
Oh,
fault.
that's F.
Say wallah, he did.
Wallah,
I didn't know
Put
this.
it like that.
Next one, Cody Gakpo for 42 million.
Lame.
Ace,
Oh,
Ace,
no.
Ace, go first. Go ahead.
ISO. So Cody Gakpo was here for 6 months or less. Let's take that into consideration. Came into a struggling Liverpool team, and he found it hard to get his feet above the ground. We know that he was a star because I think he was number one in Europe when he came in contributions, goals, and assists. So I understand expectations were high. The price that Liverpool got him for was really low. I'm thinking he's a 70 mil, 80 mil. They got him for like 40 something, which surprised me. I don't think he hit anywhere near the peak that he should have. I think he has a lot of work to do next season. For this season, if you look at his numbers, I think they're not as bad as what people seem. Certain mans have right wingers with less contributions than this guy, and he came 6 months after him. So for that, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna give him a B.
Okay, Ace, I want you to judge it again based off this season and what is not to come in the future.
B.
Okay, so I'm saying
Yeah.
this because,
keep this guy on track.
B.
and I'm sorry, Ace, if you want to evaluate this for based off him what he's going to become next season, he had this chance this last 6 months because there was two key injuries that played his position, which I think he was preferred in the left wing. Jota's coming
Talk to
back
him.
and Luis Diaz is coming back. He might not even see playing time right now.
I
So
don't
that's
even
just my
need to say anything during this one. So,
In Ace's defense, he was played as striker.
He
Darwin Nunes was on the left. In Ace's defense.
Oh, I
he-
can't wait to get to that one.
his best performances this season, and also for Netherlands, their recent game right now is playing on the left hand side. He's not going to get that opportunity no more. So.
Let's first of all, one thing. Let's not forget this guy's a World Cup star. I just want us to remember that while we're judging his Premier League season.
He's a what? He's a what?
He was a World Cup star. He was on fire in the World Cup.
Ace, my fault. I didn't know you transferred to like the Netherlands. That's my fault, bro. I didn't realize
definitely not a fan. Definitely not a fan. But
we're talking about signing, bro.
Okay, hold up.
What time is it in the Netherlands?
It's actually 5:45. 5-hour time
He's
gap.
right.
He might be right. Yeah.
He's right.
I feel like he's been there, low key.
Peter knows.
No. Listen.
You know, Ace is on the strip.
In 21 games, he has 7 goals and 3 assists as a winter signing. Are we really gonna be?
Yo, name me.
I'm not a stats man. I'm not a stats man.
All those goals are tappers. We're being honest.
I'm not
Doesn't matter how you
man,
score your goals. It doesn't matter, bro.
Wait, Ace, what did you give him?
In a struggle, I give him
What are
a
you
B.
giving him, Ace?
I gave him a B.
Mo, what are you giving him?
I'm cool with the B. Honestly, that's I think it's fair.
C or D for me.
I'm a C.
I'll go C. Yeah, bro. I don't think he was that before. He didn't
C
perform
too.
like that.
I'm C2 because, first of all, I don't like how he plays, and second, I don't know what he is. I don't know what I'm looking
because,
at.
guys, I think we gotta reevaluate what these letters mean. What a C means average.
Average,
B is
yeah.
a little bit above average.
Okay,
came
yeah,
to the winter-
forget D
Mo,
then. I C for sure.
7 goals. No,
Mo, he
7
came
goals
to
and
the
3
winter-
assists. Arf, what was his price?
Mo,
His price was
45?
42 million.
it's a great, it's a
Bro,
good,
what are we doing?
it's a good Liverpool
42
team.
million
We're not
for
doing that.
a 21-year-old? Come
I
on,
think I
man.
expected more.
Just be in the Champions League final.
You
Bro,
expected
I
more,
think
but
it's
as
a
a
B, bro.
signing, come on, man. It's
That's
a
slightly above
clear
average.
B.
I don't
That's
feel
slightly
like
above average.
I don't feel
Seven-
kind of way if you say B.
Yeah, let's
Bro.
decide. Let's decide.
If a black player comes and he
Oh,
scores,
Yo, you can't be talking for us like that.
Aw, come on,
Facts.
man.
Facts.
Cody Gakpo's
Stay
black.
woke. Stay woke, man. He's
Like-
Dutch.
Cody Gakpo's black.
He's Dutch.
He's mixed
He's
race.
later than
I
me,
didn't know
bro.
that.
All right. C,
Bro,
B, or B.
B.
Where's the
B.
brown paper bag?
B, I think it's a B.
Yeah,
All right, B.
whatever.
All
B.
right, fine. There's a lot of B's.
I don't want to
man.
talk about Cody
like this.
Gakpo.
Next one. Lee's favorite TikTok dance. Lucas Paqueta, West Ham, 42 million.
Okay, hold on. Before I start,
We have
it's
to
me,
be
right?
honest. We have to
It's
be
me,
honest.
right? Did any of you watch the Europa Conference League final?
Well, I didn't. I wish
I did.
highlights.
He was the best player on the field by far.
So
By far. And the last month, it took him, I'm not going to lie to you, it took longer than I thought for him to adjust. But the last month, the last 6, 7, 8 games for West Ham, he's easily been the best player. Like it's not even close. Like it's almost as if like another team should have picked him up. Like more than he should have been to a bigger
He
club.
was
than West Ham.
he was a huge link for Arsenal. It was
Yeah,
between
he
us and West Ham. He was
Imagine
he was one
imagine
of those
Arsenal,
biggest
Arsenal,
targets.
Paqueta, Odegaard, Party. That's class.
I think he was going to
that's
play
quality.
where Xhaka's position.
That's quality.
Yeah.
That's quality.
No. You guys have it a little bit misconstrued, bro. West Ham played 38 Premier League games and stunk the whole way.
Yes.
You act like he wasn't a main starter in that? Come on,
I
man.
know,
What are you doing?
But it wasn't. A lot of that wasn't his fault. What are you talking about?
Oh,
A lot of
man.
that wasn't
Come
not
on.
his fault.
Come
It was
on,
him
bro.
adjusted Premier League. Where's his grace? Where's his grace? Now he adjusted and he came home with silverware more
You
than
gave Cody
what your coach could
Gakpo
say.
a C.
No
for scoring
silverware
7
either.
goals and
No
3
silverware.
assists.
What did he win? What did Cody Gakpo win?
We're talking about the Premier League, aren't we?
No,
Can I
just
tap in?
the season in
That's
general.
a part of the. That's a part of the
Hey,
season.
Ace, you
bro.
brought up
Happen?
the World Cup too, so
Come on, this
You
guy
lost the
just said
argument.
World Cup star.
Yeah.
Can I tap
No,
in?
I said
I don't even know what that
think
means.
about the World Cup while we're talking about the Premier League.
Well, go ahead.
I didn't bring it up.
Look, Paqueta's at best a C. Let's be real. He
That's
had a good.
facts.
He had
No,
a
no,
good
that's,
ending.
that's crazy. No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Bro. I'm not having that.
All right, let him land.
Look, he had a good last month. His last month was great. I hear it. But early on in the season, he looked lost, positionless, had no idea how to play in the midfield.
They didn't know what they had.
Okay, that's fine. They didn't know what they had, but that affects the signing. I'm not saying signing is all on him. Also, it's how the team uses him. Just like you're saying Scamacca, Michael Antonio's like Scamacca, oh, they didn't know how to use him. It affected his transfer. Sorry. You know what I mean? For the whole season, only players I think that you could pick out from that team that weren't at fault was Declan Rice. That's pretty much it.
I'm
Everyone
saying
else
A.
is looking
So
poor.
Y'all can
A?
vote.
Hey,
I'm
you
saying
lost
A.
your mind.
Crazy.
Bro,
I'm saying
that's what
A.
I'm
He
talking
became
about.
the best player. I'm saying A.
He's still their best player.
No one.
He's still not their best player.
He became their best player.
He's
So I'm
still
saying
not their
A.
best player.
Both of
You know
those
that, right?
statements are wrong.
I
How do
think
you
I agree.
change it?
Y'all think the DM that's scared of the ball is their best player? Not me
scared of
though.
the ball? Respect. Future Arsenal gunner.
The
Damn,
what are you
fake
giving him,
DM.
bro?
Yeah. Okay, let's decide. I say C as well.
I said C.
C,
Yeah.
C,
C.
strong C.
C.
That's crazy. Y'all, Mark, Adam, clip this.
Next one, Mateus Nunes of Wolves, 45 million. Let's just put any Wolves player, I'll be honest, all underwhelming.
B.
C.
Z,
C,
Z,
C,
Z,
C.
Z, Z, Z.
C. No, Z's crazy. First of all,
What
No,
the hell is
as
Z?
in, I don't care.
I know he failed a
asleep.
lot of people
I'm
at FPL
asleep.
this year. A
I'm
lot of people
asleep.
had them on
Look,
their
you guys
FPL
have
this
fun.
year.
You guys have fun.
Yeah.
it's a C.
Yeah.
It's a C.
I'm-
It's a C.
For
I'm
me,
not
this
talking
is like-
about a Wolves player in my free time.
FPL failure. FPL failure.
All right, next one, Anthony Gordon, 45 million to Newcastle at winter.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's an F.
D.
That's an F.
That's an F, bro.
Hey, he was
No,
a,
first of all,
he
can
was
we
good
paint
off the
narrative
bench.
Yeah, Mo, started from the top.
Look.
Wallahi.
Most
Let's
just
start
saying
in
that
the
they make it
summer.
personal.
Let's start in the summer.
No. I think it's started
He
last
was
season.
linked. No,
Start
this is
last
summer.
season.
No. Last season he had a great ending.
No.
Come summertime.
He was throwing
Hold
a
on.
fits. He was throwing.
Hold on, I'm
fits
getting
this
there. I'm
season.
getting there, bro.
My bad.
Relax.
My bad.
He gets to the summer season. Price tags are going up. Chelsea buy him 60 million. I was
70.
panicking. I said 60 for him? I was panicking. Right? 60 million. Alhamdulillah, didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Didn't
Better
work
than my
out.
trick.
He didn't say much yet. Now the January transfer rolls by. Newcastle's in for him. He told all the Everton fans that have been backing him, adios, I hate your guts, I want to go. That stinks. He's from the city. He's from that team, boyhood.
Yeah.
And then doesn't
Forced
even
his
get to
way
play.
out.
Doesn't even get to play.
He's off
Oh,
the
goes
bench.
to Newcastle now. Goes to Newcastle.
Can't get on the field.
Can't start. When he does get game time, stinks it up.
That's crazy.
No,
No, he
that's
doesn't
strong.
stick
That's
it up.
strong.
He does not stick
That's
it
strong.
up.
He stunk
He
it up.
plays well,
Don't
he
say
plays well
stunk
off
it
the
up,
bench.
bro.
He plays
Well,
well.
with you, F.
It took him what till the last month to score a goal?
It's not an F. It's not an F.
Wasn't it like the last month he finally scored?
You can't.
I'm only gonna give him a D. I'm only gonna give him a
No,
D.
it's an F. It's an
For-
F.
It's not an F. It's not an F.
How do you
I'm
give
only- I'm only-
Scamacca a D and Anthony Gordon a F? What are
I
you
said
doing?
Scamacca's an F. I'm consistent
Nah.
in this. They're both Fs.
Nah. He's a D. He's a D.
How much
I'm
was the
thinking
signing?
D.
40
No,
what?
he's a D
40
because
what?
I'm gonna give him a D because he riled up the
45?
crowd. I like that.
No,
I like that.
40 what, Arv? How
I
much is
rate
it?
that. The whole crowd.
It's exactly 45.6, yeah.
I'm
Bro,
gonna give
I'll
him a
be
D.
honest. Hold up. Can I say
Stinks.
something?
When you look
Can
at
I
the
say
price
something?
tag, Mo
Bro.
has a point.
One sec.
Stinks.
No, Arv, but on the price tag, this guy was a star, quote unquote, a star in his team. He moves to another Premier League team as a young player for 45 million in today's market.
Bro, he was playing bad at Everton. Let's not act like he was
No.
playing good there.
He was their
Too much
star
time on
player.
this guy.
He was
Too
their
much time
star
on this
player,
guy.
bro.
Arf. Too much
He was
time
their
on this
star
guy.
player.
F.
D,
He's
D,
F.
D, D,
Forced
D.
the move. Kind of expensive. Scored
Yeah.
one goal.
How's that expensive?
No, it is
Scored
expensive. It is
45,
expensive.
45.
That's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
expensive. That's not
Yeah.
expensive,
Look,
bro.
I
Yeah,
think that's
scored one
Newcastle's
goal.
second most expensive signing, by the way. So I'm cool with the F.
And how many goals did he score? One? Maybe
I
two?
don't think he scored. I'm not sure.
No,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
double
yeah.
check.
Bro,
one.
it's a D. It's a
Huh?
D. It's a D.
I put Skamaka at F, so I'm gonna be fair and put Anthony Gordon as F as well. So
Bro, are we giving Fs
Deal.
for players that don't play?
Deal.
If we are, then
Bro,
it's
he
F.
had,
Ace, we're moving on.
no, but
Moving
Isak,
on.
he
he,
has
had,
one
he had a
goal for
chance to
Newcastle.
fight first place. Like St.
He
Maximin
has
was out,
one
Isak
We
goal.
shouldn't be
was out.
talking about this guy no more.
16 games, one goal.
We shouldn't be talking about this guy no more.
Newcastle. 16 games, one goal for Newcastle.
How many
Two
minutes?
picks.
How many minutes?
What do you mean, bro, who cares?
Let's move on.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
move on. Let's move on. Leave it as right. We're
16
giving way too many.
games, bro.
F,
much
is
time
it
on
F
this
or
guy?
D?
F. I'm cool with F.
F because he's bothering me now. F.
All right. Next one. Calvin Phillips. Let me go first.
Let me go first. F.
F.
Did he not win a
F,
treble?
bro.
Did he not win a treble?
F.
Rodri's hamstring is hanging off the bone right now. When have you ever seen Rodri sit?
Yo, I didn't know he went for this much.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about Rodri?
49
He just
million.
played in the nation. He just played in the Nations League. Right? He just won Man of the Match in Nations League. He's going to the England camp right now, like 2 days from now. He has to play that for him there too.
Yeah.
Arf didn't get it.
No, I got it. I just,
No,
me.
ours
I'm
is-
with KP.
Ours caping for his boy. That's
Yeah.
why.
Bro, I remember
He
August
stinks.
Arf messaging me. You don't know what you got,
Listen.
Lee. This is great signing.
Lee, you're the one that said in this podcast early on that Pep does not sign howlers. So don't forget that.
I never said that. What?
Wallahi
I
you
never
did.
said that.
Wallahi you
Wallahi,
did.
I never said
Wallah,
that.
you did. You said Pep
What the-
doesn't
what the
sign. What? You said Pep signs no names, and he never signs howlers.
That's
I'm
not
sure he
true.
said that.
That's what Twitter
I'ma
be
go
saying.
back.
That's what
I'ma
Twitter be
go
saying.
back
I
to-
never said that.
I'm gonna go back and find
I
this.
never said that.
Anyways,
I never said that.
he signed-
I think they signed this guy. I think they signed this guy in to play alongside Rodri and then fill
No,
in
he was
Rodri's-
always the backup. Stop.
No, I didn't.
Look,
No,
look, we don't need to
he
get
didn't let me
this,
finish.
Go ahead.
Guys, we're giving him more time than he had minutes this season.
Yeah, no bullshit.
No
F.
cap. No cap. F. 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 F.
This-
F.
F.
All right.
Hit the treadmill, buddy.
Christian Romero, Tottenham, 50 million. Let me go first here.
Yo, there's a
This
lot of
is
people.
no. This is the like I said when we first went on video. This is the Tottenham version of Mustafi. Won a World Cup.
No, he's-
Won a World Cup. Stunk
Get
it up
out
in
of
the
here,
Premier
bro.
League.
He's way
Stunk it
better
up in
than
the
that.
Premier League. Nah, I was a fan in the beginning. I see some things, but lately I just see one too many mistakes. Akhi. This is the new Tottenham Mustafi. F for me.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna give him an
F.
A. I'm gonna give him an A. And you know why I'm gonna give him an A? I was originally gonna give him a B, but the reason I'm gonna give him an A, he's their best defender now. So there's nothing anybody could say.
He's playing with Dyer and Langlet. Those guys are garbage.
Whose fault is that? Is that his fault? Is that his fault?
Bro, we don't
He-
use that. You don't
No,
use
no,
that
no.
excuse against
He
other
got
guys.
signed for he got signed for a reasonable price tag in the prime of his career, and he's the best defender of the team. Okay, what else would you want in a
I'm not
signing?
gonna lie.
Hold on. I have a question.
based
I don't
on
like talking about a guy that was already here
performances,
last season.
This guy has the most
It's
red
here, yeah,
cards,
that's true.
most mistakes
That's
in
true.
the lot. Come on, fam. No, fam.
Hold up.
This is
I have
F,
a question. I have a question. Was he better than Badia Shield? We put Badia Shield in B.
This is not the comparison you want to do, Ace.
That's not chill. That's not a, what do you mean?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
be
putting
real.
him in B.
I think, in my opinion,
I'm putting him in
Am I
B.
the only one watch
I think he's a C, and the reason I think he's a C is
Damn, we have
I feel
all
like-
crazy grades right
I
now.
feel like no, my reasoning makes sense. Last season, I think he played slightly better than this season.
Yeah.
So for me,
Yeah.
last season it was really good, but I expected this.
The team was
I saw
better
it
last season, though. The team was better
Fair.
last season, though.
But I expected kind of what I saw last season this season. Only now he's kind of looking kind of wild, some of those red card challenges and stuff.
There's a lot of
But
them.
that's why I just say C.
Look,
Fine, C, but
I
don't
like
know.
him, so I don't know.
It's either
I
I
know
think
what
a
you're gonna
D
say.
at best. Wallahi, I'll be honest. A is
Nah,
wild.
you're too far.
Wild.
You're too far.
Ace, what did you say?
No,
He said
Tottenham
B.
sign is a
I
great
said
city,
Ace,
bro.
Ace, I'll come down to B. So we will
Yeah,
win. B.
nah, B.
All
Yeah,
right.
B.
Yeah, B it is.
You
Yeah,
don't give any Tottenham player not named Harry Kane a B. Even Harry Kane might arguably just get a B. from the-
Nah,
Alright,
Save that for
You're-
AFTV.
Next one,
RF
next
went
one.
off the deep end.
Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal, 52 million. A, simple. Keep
No,
it
no,
moving.
RF, go ahead. No. Go, RF, go on. Explain yourself.
Oh no, it's just simple. He was our best player for majority of the season. A for me.
What? For 8 games, bro?
No. What? Yo, Ace does not watch Arsenal anymore. Wallahi, he literally
Best?
lost him a long time
Arf,
ago.
best is
Yeah,
a
you know
strong
what's
word.
crazy?
Guy said
Ace and
eight. Did he
Arf-
just say
yeah,
8 games only? Did he
Yeah,
just
you're
say
not the
that?
duo. You're not the
Arf,
duo.
there's
hold on.
38 games in the Premier League season. You're telling me Jesus was
Leader
man of the
instinct.
match for more than 8 games?
The first, before the World Cup, he was our best
Guys,
performer.
I only
There's
wanna
no
hear-
argument for
match.
that. Even post World Cup, when he came back, the excitement we had, he had
You
great
lost
games.
your
as well.
mind. You lost your
I
mind.
only want to hear one person's rating, and that's Mo's. Mo, what's your rating for Jesus?
You want my?
I just want your real rating, bro. Come on.
Hold on, hold
I
on.
forgot. We're
Hold
going
on.
with the guy who rates Nketiah.
Hold
My
on.
bad. My bad.
Hold on.
Not bad.
Look, hear me out. Hear me
Damn,
out. No,
Ace.
it's not me. Hear me
Celeb
out.
dude.
Land Mo, man.
Arf, are y'all not looking to buy a starting striker now?
Artie's playing on the right wing or playing for Xhaka's position.
F.
Not false nine.
F. You said F. Your best striker is
Stop.
getting replaced.
See, Arf, this is what happens when we
Because we're
fight.
not linked
You
to
have
any
this
other
pagan come
striker,
in.
so that tells me
Wait,
that.
you
wait,
hear what I'm
Ace.
saying?
Nah.
Ace,
You
what's
hear
your
what I'm
grade?
saying?
Ace,
My
what's your
grade is
grade?
B. My grade is B.
Hey,
My
Mo,
grade's
No,
B
no.
too.
Mo.
Actual answer is C.
Bro,
My
he's not a
grade's
C.
B.
He's not a
C.
C. He's
the
not a C.
flip, fam?
He was gone for a long period of time.
That's his
That's
fault.
not his fault.
I mean, if you're not available. Two.
My grade's B. My grade's B.
You
Two.
guys are
Two, you
sick
guys
in the
want-
head.
Secondly,
I love Jesus. He's lucky I didn't put C,
one
though.
season removed, you guys want to replace him as you guys want to find another striker.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
We're
little
not
OD.
looking for another
Stinks.
striker. We're not. We are not.
you got-
Balogun and
What?
Nketiah, we're not, probably not going to find PT next season.
Hold up. Can we just stop the whole segment? To
Oh, we
say-
got a rank. We have a
No,
ranking.
no,
to do.
hold up. Kai Havertz, do not come to this club. That's all I'm gonna
we,
say.
we have a ranking.
Let's go back.
We have a
Let's
ranking
go
to
back.
do.
Let's
Arf,
go
rank
back.
those
I'm
4.
sorry.
Rank those 4, please, right now. Rank
No,
them.
not this, next week. Next
Look,
week.
Doesn't matter.
Let's
Oh,
wait. Let's
my
see where it
goodness.
goes.
You're actually telling me Arsenal are looking for a striker right now.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
I'm telling they are. What?
I don't think he's playing in that position, Achi. I don't. It's either that or something else, but I don't think he's going to play in that false 9 position.
You heard his interview with Arsenal when he first arrived.
'Cause
I'm
we
a
have
striker.
covered it.
I always wanted to be there. Number
He's
9.
trying to play striker. It's a C, bro.
That's my
It's
It's a
rating.
B. It's a B. It's a
Can I-
B.
Guess what?
It's a
And
B.
when they needed him most, crickets.
It's a B, Mo.
Okay.
Mo, it's a B.
Can-
And
can I-
It's a B.
tail end of the season, the last 3 months when they needed him, crickets,
Nah, it's a B, Mo. It's a B. Chill.
bro.
You're a hater, bro.
C
You're a
is
hater.
so harsh.
I don't even have
C
the
is
energy to
so
argue.
harsh.
But can I
B.
just
Next one.
Raheem Sterling, 56.2 million, Chelsea. Mo, D.
Yeah, Mo, you first. yes.
You want to
Say
give
next
Gabriel
man
Jesus?
then D.
You want to give Gabriel
was gonna
Jesus
say F.
D?
Don't
shut
say
up.
next man name then D.
The hell?
Oh, Mo, you said
Yeah.
F?
Yeah.
You
He
can't
had a
do my
bad
nigga like
season.
you can't do
He
my
had a
nigga like that,
bad
bro.
season. He had a bad season.
This is his worst
Nah,
Premier League
that's-
season ever.
He had a bad season.
Okay,
Our
that
biggest
excuse
problem
that
was
they've been
scoring.
given.
Our
Yeah.
biggest problem was scoring, and you know how he is, bro. He needs to have like 10 chances.
Yeah, I'm not talking bad about Raheem, man.
You were
it's
happy
F.
when he
It's
left.
F.
Guys,
It's a F.
am I allowed to say anything about Raheem, or is that out of bounds?
Nah, go ahead, speak your mind. Speak your mind.
I gotta speak with
You alright?
Dr. Umar before you do.
I just think he should just focus on football.
Yo,
That's crazy.
That's so deep.
yo,
Cut his mic. That's so deep.
Bro, cut his mic. Cut his mic. Cut his mic.
Cut his mic. Cut his
He
mic.
doesn't get a rating for this one. He doesn't get a
Yeah,
rating
that's
for this
crazy. You're
one.
sitting this one out.
Yeah. No. Cut
But-
his mic. Cut his mic.
I'm gonna say C. I'm gonna say C. I know that's a cop out, but I'm gonna say C.
Next player is Lisandro Martinez, Man United. I'll let you guys go first.
Omar was talking a lot of trash in the Discord lately. I'm giving this a C.
It's a B. It's a B, bro.
Mo, what'd you give Gabriel Jesus?
I give him a C.
C. It's the same thing.
Wait, what player? What player?
Lisandro
Lisandro.
Martinez.
Sandro Martinez. I think
Oh,
it's a B.
he's an A.
You did.
He was-
no,
he was-
hold on.
He's
on,
an
bro.
A. He's
Let
an
Ace,
easy A.
let Ace land. How's he an A?
Easy A. I think he's the best center back in that team. I think whatever he plays,
Okay.
United look different.
Okay.
He's one of the crucial members of the spine. I think he's played good pretty much throughout the season. Integral part, trophy, top 4.
This is crazy. You did.
Who
not
are we
have-
crediting? United's season 2. Who?
Okay.
Just
Rashford.
let me know who. Let me know which. No,
Rashford.
stop. Answer my question. Rashford.
Rashford.
Who else? Who else?
Marcus Rashford.
Which
Bruno
defensive
Fernandes.
player?
Casemiro.
Which defender
Don't
are
hit
we
me with
crediting it?
Casemiro. Don't hit me with Casemiro.
You guys are not
Do
making
not
What?
hit
sense.
Casemiro.
You guys are not making sense.
Why?
Which
Lissandro had a better
defender?
season than Casemiro.
No, he didn't. No,
Yes,
he
he did.
didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, the hell he didn't. You don't watch Man United, bro. No, you
Casemiro was out here
didn't.
strangling people.
They're a different team without him.
Hi guys,
They're a
did you,
different
did you
team
guys
without him.
watch United at the start of the season? Who stunk it up for United early on in the season? Lissandro Martinez. I rate the guy. He stunk it up, but you want to do that for Gabriel Jesus? You said he
Lissandro,
went
I'm
disappearing,
sending-
but he was the best player
Lissandro.
at one point. It is a C for me. Because
What's
you
his
guys wanna do that,
nickname? What's his
Gabriel.
nickname? What's his nickname?
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna argue with you. If you're gonna say
Licha.
Licha. I'm sending hormone pills to your crib tonight. FedEx.
Nah.
You
Bro,
giving the
listen.
Messi
I'm
treatment.
gonna give you the mess in AGH. Just coming.
Nah.
Trust me, I got you. I know a guy.
Okay,
No,
but I'm being a hater.
I
It's
think
a
we're
B.
not being fair.
It's a B. It's a B.
It's
It's
a
a C.
A.
It's a C for me.
It's an A. It's an A. You
It's a
guys are
B, bro.
crazy.
I think it's a good season. I don't think it was above
Oh my
average.
God.
Oh, sorry, I don't think it was great. I think it's a good.
All right, B. Let's
I think
move
it was
on.
a
Next
crazy-
one.
No, but the thing,
B.
I'm just saying because in the early, it was a rough start at the beginning. Like we're forgetting the Brentford loss, the City game. Like he had some really stinky performances. Next player is Richarlison, Tottenham.
F.
Quick.
Easy.
F. Let's
Thank
do the next. Do the next
F.
one. Do the next one.
Did
4
he
goal
score?
celebrations, 1 goal.
Yeah, the
Crazy.
I still,
was
hey,
it
my bad.
Antonio?
Actually, hold on. I'm for the record. I'm saying C because that celebration is cold.
Mm-mm.
So let's go.
Go.
All right, F.
F.
All right, next one. Erling Haaland, 60 million, which is a steal in this market.
Our first S tier.
S.
Second.
You know
S.
my favorite. You know my favorite thing on Twitter now is I know damn well City didn't pay no 51. Yo, cry more, my nigga. Treble.
I actually want to ask about that. Like, how is there no bidding war for this guy? Like, especially with the market last summer.
He didn't want to go
one
nowhere else. He only wanted to go to 2 clubs.
No, but okay, I'll tell you this because Mina Raiola passed away before the signing, if I'm not mistaken. And I
Yeah.
thought there'd be more leverage in other clubs, the Madrids, the Barcelonas, Chelsea.
I don't think Madrid put in a bid.
Madrid didn't put in a bid,
Because
bro.
of
This
Mbappe,
is like a once in a generation type deal. Like
Yeah.
he was deciding. Like you know what I mean. Like it was like I know his contract wasn't up yet, but like ultimately he was gonna decide which team
Yeah.
pays the release clause
Hold
to
on, hold on.
Dortmund.
Did the pen just teleport in your hand when you started talking about City, or
It's
was
been
it
here,
there
it's
the
been
whole
here.
time?
No,
All right.
Paqueta. It's Paqueta.
No long
Yeah.
talk.
Alright,
S. We know what it is.
Yeah, S.
All right, next one, probably an F. Mark Cucurella. Is it Cicerella? Cucurella? I still don't know.
F. It doesn't matter.
matter.
He doesn't even deserve
Doesn't matter, right?
us
F.
pronouncing his name right.
65.3 million. Mo.
F. F.
Astaghfirullah.
Double checking.
F.
That was the most stamp, by the way. Right, Ace?
I
Yep,
still think
yep.
I still think he
Yeah.
could turn around.
Check.
Don't get me wrong, but this season was
He
terrible.
was bigging it
Can't
up
happen
since
around
this
my
podcast
club.
started. But next one.
Most expensive left back of all time, by the way. Yeah.
All right, next player. Team Eritrea, but unfortunately plays for Sweden. Alexander Isak. Ace, you want to go
S.
first?
S. Are you guys out of your
It's-
mind?
Wallah, it's S.
But he got injured,
S
so
tier.
wow. This is an A for me.
That's why I'm saying A.
This is S
He's
tier for
missing.
me.
He's missing for
Because
proportions.
it doesn't even matter. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. Maybe Ace and you guys rated him. I didn't know. I barely knew anything about him. So for him to come onto the scene and be in the top 3-4 striker debate already, that's crazy.
But the thing is,
That's
I'm
crazy
looking
to
at
me.
price tag here. This is 70 million. He has to show us something.
That's
It's
worth
not
it.
one of-
That's worth it.
It's worth the price tag.
What? He's
But
worth every penny.
It's one of those, like, if it was like a 30 mil, that's an S because he overachieved. For me, it's 70 mil. You have to do what he's doing right now.
Arf.
And he did. And he did it.
He
He
did it, yeah, that's why it's an A
Hold
for
up,
me.
hold up.
It's an A.
Hold up. If you want to look at his stats, that's cool. If you want to look at the game, do you know how many penalties this guy wins and gives to Callum Wilson? Do you know how many balls he has before the assist?
Mhm.
Bro,
He's
he's doing
way better
everything
than- he's-
important.
He's
doing
better than
everything
he's,
important.
he's way better than I imagined.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
he
gonna
was
lie to you
out for a
guys.
while.
He's the best
so-
player on that team for me. He's the best player on that team.
I'm not gonna lie to you
Bar
guys.
none.
It's Haaland, Harry Kane, Haaland. No, Harry Kane, Haaland. A little drop off. Isak.
Alexander, come on,
You
man.
put Harry Kane over
Come on,
Haaland?
man.
Okay. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to
Oh,
that.
you already know that.
We'll definitely come back to that.
I'm putting a S. I'm
I
sorry.
think it's A, bro.
A.
I think it's
A
A.
for
I
me.
think
S.
I think what would have made it S is if he's
So-
played like 30 games.
So what are we doing? It's 2-2.
It's S. He's an S, bro.
I
Hold on,
guess
let me.
Arf's making the tier list.
Hey, I am. There you go.
No,
Ace.
no,
Ace
no,
did that
no,
last
bro.
time, right? Ace did that last
Yeah,
time. I got
facts.
control today. How do you say his first name, Mo?
Mudrick.
Kylo.
Say
Mushrik.
Mudrick. Hala.
Mushrik. F.
Mudryk, Chelsea, 70 million. I
F.
thought it was more.
F is crazy.
I think the
F
other
is
30
crazy.
million went to somewhere we know where it went. But anyways,
Yeah, Jeff.
I think it's a D. I think
I think it's a D. I think it's a D
I think
too.
it's a D.
I think it's a F.
I think you saw glimpses and he didn't really
Price
play
tag.
a lot.
I
Price
agree.
tag.
Price
tag
tag,
60
bro.
mil.
Price tag Mo. It's a F.
He was
Come
not
on.
60 mil, bro.
It was 60 mil.
It was 100, man. It was
No,
100.
check. What does it say right there? What does it say right there on your screen?
They give donations.
What does it? What does it say on your screen?
Fabrizio tweeted it,
What
not
does
me.
it say on
Okay.
your screen? What does it say on your screen?
They give donations. It's cold.
What does it say on your screen?
Fabrizio tweeted it. Not I didn't tweet this. I don't
What?
put these
Fabrizio,
news out.
Fabrizio never says the cost. That's how I know you're capping. What does it say on your screen?
It says 70, and the other 30 went somewhere else.
Oh, 70.
It's not
Okay,
my
cool.
It's not
70
a problem. It's initially
Bro,
100 million
Mo.
price tag.
That's
All right, you
F.
said
a D.
170.
It's
Shut
a
up.
D. You guys are being too harsh. Y'all being
No,
so
bro.
salty because he didn't go to your club. Like,
No.
that stinks,
that,
bro.
right?
Bro,
Stinks,
remember Nico?
Have some
Remember
shame.
our boy Nico?
Yes.
Remember what they used to
Nico
say
had
about him?
5 years to prove himself.
Yeah, this is half a
What?
season,
His
dude.
first season, he was getting cooked.
Bro, this guy was at Shakhtar.
Hey,
He's a
Nico's
shot
first
caller,
season,
and
he
he
had
got-
18
and
goals
he
in
got-
contribution.
And he got dropped off. He got dropped off on the 2 team where the manager was on the brink of being fired.
He tricked y'all, man. He tricked y'all.
Yo,
He didn't trick me. Y'all were too horny to get him. He didn't trick
70
me.
M's?
you're being
70?
you're being humble,
Bro.
saying it's a D. You're being way too nice. It's definitely
Plus,
an
what's
F.
his name say? I'm not gonna lie to you. It has to be
Zerbi said
D
he's
based
Ballon
off.
d'Or.
Bro, he got June
Nah,
Swole, fam.
Zerbi said he's going to be Ballon d'Or.
That's what I'm saying. Off the strength of that, he needs more time.
Zerbi said
D.
Ballon d'Or. It's
Yeah.
coming. Guaranteed.
Bro.
Stamped.
Bro joined in winter. I've never seen so
Fofana
many
said he's
memes
faster
on a
than
player
Mbappe?
that's joined in winter. Akhi, come on. Come on.
Fofana said he's faster than Mbappe. You remember that?
He says the fastest guy he knows.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Period.
And what does he
F.
do with it? He runs in straight lines. He can't turn.
I'm saying D. So whatever.
Ace act.
Don't. Arf. You want the
F.
fans to think you're a bitter Arsenal fan? You want the fans to think you're a
Yes,
bitter
yes,
It's
Arsenal
an
fan?
F for me.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not. I've
Lamb,
been on
lamb.
this. Wallahi, I've been on.
You don't want
this.
to. You don't want to
70
change.
million?
You don't want to change the narrative on yourself.
70
Listen,
million?
this is an
People
F,
think you have an
fam.
Arsenal
Huh?
bias. People think you have an Arsenal
It's
bias.
an F, brother. It's an F.
It's an
That's a-
easy F. This is the
Hey, you know
easiest
what?
F on this
F.
list.
Whatever.
Facts.
They got it.
Easy
Bro,
F.
look. We got the guy that gave him the N-word pass and the Russian voting F. Like, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, well,
Wow, we're going there.
crazy.
edit.
Hold on, Mo. I'll let everybody decide who's who on who most talking about.
Edit. Chill.
Casemiro, 70,
Yo,
70
tripping,
point,
man.
70.6 million. Casemiro.
I would give. He deserves an S, but he's crazy. He's missed so many
Bro.
games for red cards. That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
It is an adjustment though from Premier League to
I'm
La
gonna give
Liga.
now you want to say adjustment.
When did I not say it?
You haven't had that grace for the last 4 players we talked about.
Who?
But you love Casemiro because audience. Let me tell you guys.
Mudryk, nigga, right now.
Audience. Let me tell you guys something.
Chapter. Stop this, man.
He's not an Arsenal
Exactly.
fan. He's not an Arsenal fan. He's a Real Madrid fan.
Casemiro,
But
bro, he
I'm
had a
gonna
great
give-
season. Okay, you're acting like
I'm
he
gonna
had a
give
bad season or something.
I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna give him an A.
Just keep
I think he's like a top 3 most important player as a signing.
he's on the edge of A and S for me, but I'll give it A. Next player, Darwin Nunes, 80 million.
Lee, this is your boy. This is your boy.
Darwin. Bro, do y'all remember the graphics? Darwin versus Haaland? Yo, that's so crazy, bro.
No, don't do this. You were a fan. What happened?
I love him. I like him. I still rate him. I enjoy watching
You're
him. But,
stuttering.
yo,
You're stuttering, fam. Come on.
come on, bro. Yo, they moved him to the left wing. They said, yo, get out the way.
Bro, you're talking about him like that's
Yeah.
like your little brother. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
He can do it. He can do it.
Oh my goodness, I'm still rooting for him, but yeah, F
This is
man,
it.
goodness gracious. You know what's funny? You got Klopp in the press conferences crying about we cannot just buy a player, like we can. And, he spent all of it on him. Goodness gracious,
Bro, how much was
crazy.
the ARF?
80 million, bro.
85 plus add-ons, bro.
80?
Yep.
Bro, if we're giving Mudryk an F, he has to get like a C or D.
No. He's unenrolled.
Oh,
Get
Yeah.
out of the school.
I'm with
you're
that.
telling me? No. Yo, hold on.
Nunes is
Mudryk's
better
F.
than Mudryk
Darwin Nunes is like a C. That's what,
Not me.
because he
Brother,
did something
listen.
this season.
bro.
What are you talking
Bro,
about?
Darwin Nunes had a
Non-factor
winger
to factor.
come in January and take his
Yeah.
starting striker
No
spot.
bullshit. A
A winger
winger.
took his striker
That
spot.
stinks, bro. That stinks.
D or C?
F.
It's an
How's
F,
it
bro.
an F? How's it an F?
Ace,
Pack it
price
up.
tag.
Pack it up.
I didn't want to waste too much
Ace,
time.
Ace,
price
What are you
tag.
doing? What are you doing?
It's
What are you
easy
doing,
F.
bro?
F.
I like him, but yo, come on.
I'm
You're
not
already
willing to die on
outvoted
this
though.
hill.
You're already outvoted.
I'm not willing
So,
to die on this hill.
Wesley Fofana, 80 million Chelsea.
I'm only giving this an F because of one reason. The way English fans hype this guy. Oh my gosh, bro. And I think there's somebody on this podcast that was hyping him too. I'm a little
Wonder
too
who.
excited.
I
A little
was.
too excited to have him. He
No,
stinks,
RF.
Mo.
I actually like Fofana.
RF, chill.
He
RF,
stinks.
chill.
It was
Let
Mo.
me
I was talking about Mo.
Ride with me, my nigga.
No, I
We
rate
beat the
Fofana.
case together.
I really wanted him from Leicester. I ain't gonna lie.
He stinks. He's terrible.
No.
Look. In his
You're being hard.
defense, the man tore his ACL or something like right away.
Yeah, and last season he broke his leg in the preseason against
Yo,
Villarreal.
bro.
are we doing the injury thing or are we not doing the injury
I'm
thing?
saying it's a D.
Unfair.
I'm
You
saying it's
can't
a
be
D. I'm
unfair.
saying it's a
Come
D.
on, bro.
I'm saying it's a D. Because by the end of the season, he looked a lot better.
The start of the season he looked terrible. To be honest.
How much was he, Mo? Arf again? How much?
80 million though. That's the thing. And to be fair,
I think it's a D.
80 million for the sixth center back? That's crazy. Ace, that's crazy.
No, he's a starting. He's a starting. Don't do that.
yeah,
He's a
I'm just
starting
saying.
center back.
I think if Tuchel was,
You know for sure he's starting next season.
100%.
Whoa.
Hey. Clipped.
Start.
I wouldn't be
Bro, he's gonna be
surprised a
here
lot.
for years.
He was starting a
For
lot at
years
the end
he'll
of the
be
season.
here.
Yeah,
Clipped.
Let's
Well,
grade boys.
even you don't believe that.
Yeah.
No, that 80 mil was not a now thing. It was for the future. Like,
Yeah.
let's be
Oh
real.
Lord.
All right.
Leicester
Put
finesse
that
is-
pen down.
Chelsea for the future. Oxymoron. Go ahead, go on.
What do we give him, boys?
I said F. So
I think D.
D.
All right, we got two more. First one's a United player, another Brazilian, Anthony, 95 million.
F.
No.
y'all crazy. Well, let's
F.
see.
I'm a
Y'all
hater.
crazy.
F is wild. F is wild.
F
Y'all
is-
wildin'.
Okay, no. Arf.
Yeah.
Let them explain their Fs. Well, let them explain their Fs. Go ahead.
His
Mo,
highlight,
you
his
go ahead
highlight is
first.
being a Beyblade. That's his highlight.
Okay.
Come on.
I just gotta say this
Be-
quickly.
grow up, bro.
Quickly.
Grow up.
Quickly. I don't
Grow
know.
up, grow
Did I
up.
send y'all his recent TikTok that he posted? His PR
Nah.
team? They need to fire him. Well, I'm here if you need help, Anthony. I'm really good at editing. Look at that 11-11 stuff.
No, here's the
AMJ
thing,
plays.
Mark. Here's the
But
thing.
no, fam. You didn't
It's
see
not
what
his PR team. That's all they could work with.
he posted.
That's all they could work
Low key. But this guy posted an edit of him getting pocketed by a Bournemouth defender. I don't even know the name of. And then he started clapping like this. I'm like, what? Anyways, go ahead. They didn't have
That clip's cold though.
They have Brazilian music in the background,
He had
man.
one assist.
Okay, if you
Bro,
look,
we're not doing
The
this,
thing
bro. I watch, bro. He's a good player,
goals
bro.
4 goals, 2 assists.
Hey, so why'd you give him an F?
First of all, 100 mil player, there's expectations. You need to arrive and put in work from the beginning you're there.
Why are you saying 100? How much was it?
it was 95. But yeah,
I think it was
100
euros.
mil. That's
It was like
100 mil.
euros, something
Yeah.
like that.
That's 100 mil. For a 100 mil player, especially for United at that time, I feel like if Anthony put in work from the beginning, that's the difference between them finishing fourth and them going on somewhat of a title challenge. They didn't finish that far off. They did not finish that far off. I feel like if Anthony is there and he arrives
It
properly,
was like 20 points.
it's a different
man.
season. I feel like it's a different season. I said title challenge. Go ahead, Mo.
Last season, there were 200 mil players that came to that were transferred in the Premier League.
Let's go.
I believe, in my opinion, tell me if I'm wrong. Were they not an F transfer last season?
No.
Kaku and Grealish? Were they not
I-
F-rated transfers?
Grealish was the F transfer last season? Come on, bro. Get real. No, he
think the
wasn't.
consensus-
we
general
were
consensus
pretty
was
critical of him, of Grealish last
I
season.
think the general
I feel like he was a D.
consensus
I don't know
He was
why.
a D at best. D at best.
AC, you're not
Okay,
allowed to
D
say
at
that.
best. Okay,
AC, not allowed to
D
say
at
that.
best.
What the
No,
hell?
that's fine.
Why
Look,
not?
I'm okay with that.
One of
D
our
at
You
most
guys
best.
ate your
watched
words. You
clips.
guys ate your words this year.
One of
You
our
guys
most
ate
watched
your words
clips is
here.
Ace talking down on Grealish last season.
Yeah.
But y'all ate your words this year. And I'm telling you guys,
D at
Anthony,
best.
you're going to eat your words again next season.
D. That's fine.
But
That's
this
next
season-
season. We're
No,
talking
but
about
this season he did not play at that bad, bro. He didn't.
Let me land. Did he not play worse than Grealish last season?
No.
Facts. What are we doing, Lee?
It's the same. They played the same.
You're caping just to give him a D, bro. That's crazy.
I know.
You-
I said C. I said C.
Insane.
Yeah, I said C. Bro, he took the spot of a former $95 million player.
That former 95 minute player is an F. That's
No,
why.
okay, he took his spot. He plays every week. He plays in the most important games. Sometimes he looks like the most threatening player in the across that entire.
Sometimes he
front
looks
three.
threatening and he shows. Bro, all you're saying, this guy shows up to work. We all do
Bro.
that.
No, but come on. Like, do you rate Man United's attack? Do you,
You
like
just
it?
gave Fofana an F.
It's garbage.
Okay, can I say
Fofana
this?
played bad.
Uh,
Antony doesn't play
No,
bad.
I'm with Lee on this. Like,
He's God.
when you have a front three, and United play with a front three, there's always that one player that has to sacrifice. And definitely
Bro.
Anthony is one of those players who do
Anthony
sacrifice.
Thank you.
sacrifices.
He does
Definitely.
sacrifice.
Are you
victory,
guys
yeah.
out of your mind?
He
Weghorst
works very hard.
He's the one sacrificing.
Even for
Weghorst
Brazil,
is-
this guy sacrifices his attacking threats and he's working
Thank
hard
you.
defensively.
Oh,
Like,
He's in the
Like,
opposite side.
I'm not
Take
trying
that
to.
Brazilian shirt down. Take that Brazilian shirt down. You're not Brazilian. You
listen.
want to talk shit about Eritrea.
But
You're not
I-
Brazilian. Take
I
it
was
down.
talking trash of Anthony
But
all
that's
season
all.
when it comes to numbers because people compared him to Saka. That's when I step in. But he's not gonna. I'm be honest.
Bro,
These numbers are not gonna show
bias-
next year.
this guy
It's not
just
gonna show the
said-
year later.
You lost me.
Or if you lost, you lost.
Let me
You
get back
lost
in the
it.
car. Let me get
It's
back in
not
the car.
gonna
You lost it.
show.
You lost
I'm just saying Anthony is gonna just like Grealish. He's
I
gonna perform
promise
season
you.
after
I
season.
He's gonna
promise you.
perform.
Yeah.
Bro,
There's not
yes,
so much
alright.
difference between
Alright.
Mudryk
Had a better
and
season.
Anthony.
No, but you guys,
Not much
you guys been
difference.
bigging up United season all year. Like, so is
Bro, I can't give Mudryk
can't
an
give
F and Fofana F and Anthony a F. That's crazy.
I
I'm
agree.
giving him a C, bro.
Yeah.
What?
I said
Bro,
D.
I'm at C.
run it
D
back,
or
run
F?
it back. It's a F. It's a F, bro. You
No.
All right.
guys,
If Mo's with F,
guy-
I'm with F.
So it's a D
literally-
then. So it's a D then.
If we average it
This
out,
is-
yeah,
That's the average. Yeah, that's the average.
horrendous.
that's
from
kind of
you guys.
wild.
That's
I ain't gonna
crazy,
lie.
though.
I think it's wild.
Yeah, bro, that's so
Yeah.
harsh. That's so harsh.
Yeah, we're getting
What
racial
part?
abuse. Yeah,
Bro,
nah,
you guys are babying this guy
He's
like he wasn't a
terrible,
star in
bro.
Ajax.
He's terrible.
it's not terrible.
I like the dance
You don't start week in
For
week out when
Hunter
he's still performing.
You're doing Sancho's on the bench.
Yeah, but he's the reason. He's the
Bro,
main reason
bro.
he's on the bench.
Their best winger aside from Rashford is Garnacho.
Yo, I can't.
It's not
Bro, I
Anthony.
hate-
No,
Then why
okay.
doesn't he start every week?
Exactly.
Next question, man.
I
Let's
can't
go,
name
bro.
I can't name a United
Yeah, but
fan
right.
that dislikes Anthony as well. A lot.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Because, bro,
You have to.
bring
you have to
in
back
Flair
guys.
black. No,
Not
that's
the
not
bad
true.
guys.
That's not the reason. but
Lee-
that's the
That's not
reason.
true.
Lee thinks
Yeah.
Anthony has the aura. Lee
Yeah.
thinks Anthony has the aura.
Bro, he has it, bro. I'm telling you, he has it, bro. He
Bro,
has it.
you gotta
Alright.
stop twerking for these Brazilians that do spin moves, bro. Relax.
Nah.
Yeah. Last and final one, boys. Enzo Fernandez, Chelsea, 121 million.
The
Joining
price is
Inter.
it's not his fault, but damn, we have to evaluate
What's
based
your
off of
rating,
that.
Lee? What's your rating, Lee?
C or B.
No,
Okay.
I asked you, Ace. Lee. Keep it consistent.
It's a D.
For the price?
And the pod. And the pod.
Huh?
And the pod. And the pod. He just gave Anthony a B. And the pod. And the pod.
No, I gave Anthony a C. I gave Anthony a C.
You give him a C. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though.
And you think Enzo's a D?
Enzo's a D, bro. Bro,
You
120
think
is crazy.
Enzo had a worse season than Anthony?
No, that's the why we're not comparing. We're not doing that. We're
Yes,
not
we
doing.
are.
We're not,
That's
that's not the
exactly what
show.
we're doing.
Ars,
This is
that's
a
not the
list.
show.
Yes, it is.
We're not no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm lost here. I ain't gonna lie, but I rate Enzo. I rate him highly.
No,
Wallah, I ain't
Enzo
gonna lie.
I
came
do
into
too.
the
But
team, and he was our best player, our best midfielder
On
by
a 12th
far.
on a 12th place team, he was the best player.
I thought Kovacic.
He was
For
our best
120 million?
midfielder by far. By
Ace, you
far.
want to clap for him? You want to clap for this guy?
Nah. I ain't
That's
gonna-
crazy. You just clap for Anthony, bro. Not your hands, your cheeks.
Yeah.
But
They're
you
going
know what
to
I'm saying?
But
They're going to Champions League.
let
Your
me-
cheeks is
I'm
crazy.
sorry, that was crazy. Hold on, that was crazy. I'm sorry.
let
That was
me-
crazy. I'm sorry.
let me
Nah,
say
nah.
let me say
That was
this.
crazy.
I'm gonna steal an Ace quote, and I remember he said this post World Cup. If 120 million, you have to give me a goal and assist every single week, low key, because this is a crazy
Okay,
price
No,
tag.
He's a DM. Chill. He's a DM.
It is
Shut
a
up.
crazy
He's a
price
DM.
tag. Will lie.
No, he's a CM that they played at DM, and he still performed really well.
Yeah, but 120 is
That's
mad.
that,
Huh?
bro.
You're doing a lot now. You're doing a
He's a
lot
center
now.
mid. He's a center mid that they played him at CDM because they don't have a CDM.
He is a
Wait,
DM, bro.
What's
He's
your
a center
grading?
mid. I think it's C.
That's
I'm with
fair.
I think he played
Yeah.
really well.
I'm
I
with
think he
that.
played really well. Came in January. 120 was crazy, but I think it's not like people looked at it and said, bro, this guy's not going to be it. Like, it's just 100.
He
did what
matched
supposed to do.
expectations
He's
of
so
a 120 million player.
I don't feel
Yeah.
bad
Didn't
about spending
exceed
money.
it. He matched
I don't feel bad
expectations.
about spending that money.
No, he didn't.
I think- I honestly, genuinely don't feel bad about spending that money. I think that was money well spent.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
I said,
You're
bro,
gone too far.
he's going to be a
Long-term
guy.
option?
He's going to be long term in our midfield starting week in, week out. The only thing that's going to take him away is a Real Madrid call. That's it.
Low key.
That's the only thing.
Low key. All right.
C.
Speaking of Real Madrid, shout out to Jude, man. Love to see
No,
that.
I was gonna ask you, Lee. But I'll save it for another time. But I'm very surprised you guys weren't like in pushing for it. I ain't gonna lie, because it seemed like a one.
Yeah, we don't. We only call once, man. If you don't pick up, you next person.
Kovacic. But yeah. All right, boys. We're gonna end it off there. We'll see you all next time. Take care.
That's not bad.
Peace.